It's early, but not too early to talk about the Black Friday bag, our second annual bag. And you know what? We shoot these videos so you can get an idea of what's in them. You can't go back and buy this. This has already been deployed. It's gone. But hoping that if you like what you see, you'll sign up for the third annual Black Friday bag, box, crate, whatever it is. But we'll get started today by talking about the items in the Black Friday box and, just go through everything. To start, I'm thinking, well,
yeah.
I don't know.
I guess we should say a couple things. First of all, why do we do a Black Friday box? We do a Christmas box every year. Everyone knows about the Christmas box.
That's
and
right.
then a couple years ago, maybe 3 years ago, the Christmas box started selling out ultra fast.
Mm-hmm.
And I get email, people on social saying, yo, I wanted the Christmas box. It's sold out. What are you going to do? And then at the same time, people are like, do you have any Black Friday specials? Light bulb.
You're darn right we do.
Yeah.
It's right here.
Yeah. So that is kind of the evolution of why we decided to do a Black Friday box. It's a kind of a supplement to the Christmas pack because we sell out of those like crazy. That's just a household thing. Everyone knows every year we do the Christmas pack.
That's right.
So now we offer this other option, the Black Friday box. And this year's version has some new products and some just kind of greatest hits that we had in the monthly boxes prior. We marketed it as such. We
A
were
little
told
bit of
you.
this, a little bit of that.
Yep. Kind of a grab bag of sorts. Heftier.
Some new things introduced.
Yeah. So let's do the things that were in previous months' TacPacks first. And you got to talk about the Mantis, why it's one of the most important items we've ever sent, in my opinion.
That's right. So the Mantis X2, great training device. Austin is an amazing guy, and we struck a deal with Mantis to put this and dummy rounds and Picatinny attachments as a combo earlier in the year. And, we've played around with this a lot, and even the Blackbeard. I want to shout out to the Blackbeard training system. Pretty incredible. It actually resets the hammer on your AR-15 when you're using it and training with it. So it's pretty cool. And overall, one of the things that we preach at TacPack is repeatable processes and building routines so that you're ready at a moment's notice. The Mantis kit allows you, especially in the cold weather or during downtime, to train indoors. And they've done a terrific job of making very user-friendly and with a lot of help and a lot of, kind of support for their product versus a lot of other companies who never quite got over that hump. So Mantis is on the leading edge of in-house dry fire training.
And you'll notice improvements right away. Like didn't we just ask scoring? Who has the highest score? What's the highest score we got from
97.4.
97.4. Someone submitted that.
Really?
Yeah, I mean.
Holy cow, I suck.
Yeah.
So, just FYI.
I mean, you might be lying, but, you know.
Long range shooter. Can't shoot shotguns, can't shoot pistols. So there you go. But yeah, no, Mantis is incredible, and we're really proud to have our partnership with them.
Yeah. And then another product that was something we've sent before in a monthly TacPack. And also, I just said the Mantis is an important product. This is also a very important product.
I like how you're going into that because it's kind of part of the pool,
Yep.
Belly band from Mission First Tactical. Again, shout out to the company and the people. David and his crew are an incredible group of people, and they make very innovative products. One thing we love about the belly band is it's universal. So you can use a myriad of pistols. If we sent out a Glock or HK or, whatever Smith & Wesson specific holster, then it would really take away from, 75, 80% of our user base. But we're able to find things that are universal enough and that actually work that you can use. Plus, it's like neoprene, it's stretchy, It's got a lot of Velcro on it. It's perfect to carry right here.
Yeah. Fits everyone. We've tried all shapes and sizes. Fits
everyone.
Yeah.
And it's one of those products that is going to really be a new way to think about carrying. And actually, if you think about it, you can use it with the Mantis kit and train.
Yeah, we have.
So Mission First Tactical, can't say enough great things about that company, which is why we invite them to our one-off boxes. that JR expertly plans. But so far, Mantis, Mission First Tactical, 2 great items. And we'll go to a smaller item real quick.
Yeah.
You want to...
You know, what would a TacPack product be without like some cool sharp stuff you can just take right out of the box and play around with?
That's right. This Kershaw knife is no exception.
Yes.
I'll bring it up here in a moment so you can see it close up. So as you can see, really nice, aggressive grip texture and something that you can really hold on to. The blade is pretty incredible. I'd have to look and see what the material is. We'll link it down in the comments. But overall, a really nice knife, something you can carry, and something you can use and abuse. But overall, we like Kershaw products because they're affordable and they're built really well. You know, when I test the knife, I look for how much the blade wobbles, right? I sometimes put it in a vise, shift it back and forth, just to see kind of how tight the tolerances are and how well made it is. This is a really great knife, especially for the money. Really good value.
Yeah, I mean, Kershaw is one of those, they're coming up in some future boxes. No spoilers. We love working with Kershaw. They're one of those companies that sends us samples and we go, we could use every one of these.
I'm stealing this from my car.
Yeah, we are all like dibs, you know, like we love Kershaw.
Everything.
I don't take everything.
If it's an axe, it's in your backyard or in the woods behind.
Okay, moving on. We love Kershaw as a brand. If you've been with us for a while, you know another fan favorite, brand favorite, Bob favorite, JR favorite company, SOG.
SOG.
Yep.
And you know what? People ask us all the time for multi-tools, and it's really hard to decide which multi-tools we're going to use. There's a budget aspect to it. There's a quality aspect to it, but there's also a size limitation to it. You know, we've sent larger multi-tools. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Gerber Dual Force.
Gerber Dual Force, right? We've got them right over there.
Chonker.
And it's great. You know, that's something you keep in a utility bag or a range bag or a toolbox. But the power leader is something you might toss into maybe the door card of your door or your glove box or even maybe somewhere in the rear cargo tray of your car or even your range bag. Because you know what? There's nothing worse. And we promote this. We promote shooting outdoors all the time. There's nothing worse than getting to the range, either having a malfunction or you're taking a gun out there to test and tune. And all of a sudden you go to work on the gun and maybe you drove 30 minutes, an hour and a half to one of the great ranges near you. And then you don't have the tools to be able to work on the gun so that your trip is not really wasted, but you didn't get what you wanted or everything you wanted out of the trip. So this is just a small example of how a small multi-tool can be packed, you can stay light, doesn't weigh down your gear bag, and it can help you get out of a jam or, you know, for kind of the simple things. And or if you're out in the wilderness, just in general.
In my backyard.
In your backyard, losing all of the demo axes that we've gotten year over year. How many would you say? All right, hold on.
All right,
hold
side
on.
note. Let's talk
Yeah.
axes. Go ahead, axe away.
I have to ask you a question.
Okay.
How many axes do you think you've stolen from TacPack? Then, part 2 of the question, how many of those stolen axes have you lost in the woods behind your house?
8 to 10 and 3 to 5. And I want to be clear, it was an accident.
Oh my God.
What?
Anyway, our friends over at GPS have supplied a very good, rugged outdoor pack. And the way it's constructed, you know, we look at a lot of samples. And we look at how things are constructed and how hemlines and seams fray over a year or two. And this is really good quality gear. GPS is a brand. Oh, there it is right there. GPS is a brand that people need to pay more attention to because they make some really incredible products, including the 8-mag carrier that we also included. Is a great little tote to take to the range, load up your mags. You can move it very easily, especially on like a training day or something like that, where you're doing carbine day or even transition day. So GPS makes really incredible products, and we struck a deal with them to bring you this pack. And on our side, what you don't see is we got this amazing discount from them. We're able to actually get it into the Black Friday box, which is a feat on itself.
This is just cool. This is smart.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
This is something I've personally never seen. It has a little icon. This is where you can put a flashlight. You can put a few different things. You probably put the multi-leader in there.
It's called a power leader. See, there's Dreamcast and there's GameCube. I said I got Gamecast. Malibu's Most Wanted, Jamie Kennedy, 2005?
I thought you came up with that on your own. That was good.
No,
All
that's
right.
Jamie Kennedy in Malibu's Most Wanted.
You got a PlayStation 2? Nah, I got Gamecast. Gamecast? Well, there's GameCube and then there's Dreamcast. What you got? Well, I said I got Gamecast, man.
You can't come up with anything on your own.
No, I know.
Right.
Well, you can't. You steal everything from the top.
Anywho, this little design, doohickey design element, I love.
I think it's awesome.
I think it's cool. I don't know.
Big
I've
fan.
never seen a bat. I'm like, yeah, utilize like everything. Yeah, let's get real pouchy. Let's get X-Force. Let's get Cable. Let's get Deadpool. You know, Rob Liefeld art.
I don't know what he's saying right now.
I can reference things too.
You're gonna put your Cheerios in there and your Go-Gurt? Like, what are we talking about here? I'm gonna introduce the plus box item.
Yes.
But we're gonna also do a little talk, and I don't know if you remember this though, so I'm gonna ask you this on the fly. It's gonna be about what was the cost and what was the value, so we could tell people, because I assume a lot of people are gonna watch this video to try to make the decision on whether or not the next Black Friday box or Christmas box or Glock box, all the one-off boxes that we do are worth it for them. And so the hero item, the plus item for this box is a trigger by Rise Armament. I've used these in several of my guns in the last few years. It's an exceptional trigger and a great value. And with that being said, I've given JR like 20 seconds to think, but can you recap real quick about what the plus and the regular cost?
Yeah.
And the value they got?
Yeah, absolutely.
He was like cut, and now he's writing it down right over there.
Why?
Yes, he is. Katana skills. Actually got this sword for my bachelor party. This fucking guy.
I wasn't running around with my head chopped off by your sword or anything trying to figure out some numbers. Okay, so.
For those at home trying to decide if the one-off boxes, namely the Black Friday box, is the right box for you, sometimes the value helps settle that debate. Why don't you talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. Standard version of the
Not
Black
this.
Friday box. Everything minus
Not this.
the rad, awesome trigger cost you $249.99. You get $428 worth of value.
Okay, sweet.
That's the standard version. If you got the plus version of our second annual Black Friday box,
Including this.
$319.99 for.
I like how you kept it under $320.
That was a big strategy. I said we got to keep this thing under $320. $319.99, and you got $578 worth of value.
Okay, so almost double about what you pay. And I think the
good.
most important part of TacPack is you're treating yourself to a surprise, something you're going to enjoy, or you're gifting to someone else who might enjoy it. Again, if you think back to 2015, we started TacPack because somebody in the group said that their wife doesn't get them good gifts. It wasn't me, it might have been me. But that's how the idea was birthed in late 2014, and we launched in the beginning of 2015. So you get almost double the value of what you pay, and you get useful professional grade gear.
Yeah.
So hopefully that helps you make your decision. Whether or not you buy it, hope you enjoyed the video. We're always here to answer questions in the comments.
Third annual Black Friday bag. It's coming.
It's coming.
It's going to launch on Black Friday.
And you know, one of the things to that point, and we'll end it there, is sign up for our newsletter. You can learn about all the cool stuff that TacPack's doing if you go to our website and sign up for our newsletter. You'll see all the things that we've got going on with the one-off boxes, or even hints at what's going on in the monthly boxes, so you can decide for yourself if it's right for you.
Top secret promotions, perhaps?
TSP.
No, our newsletter is like legit. Like
It's awesome.
It's not like other companies where you're like, oh, trash, unsubscribe. We send like important information about the products we send.
Look, we're the only company in the tactical space that sends cool newsletters,
Yes.
maybe.
That's our like tagline.
Like all things.
Talk soon.